There are places on Earth that cannot be contained in photographs or words, landscapes that seem sculpted by the very hand of time, where nature and humanity meet to create wonders that defy imagination. This is an invitation to cross oceans, deserts, mountains, and legendary cities on a journey where every destination is more than a spot on the map. It is a transformative experience. Throughout this journey, we will explore landscapes that shine like rare jewels, reefs sheltering the most colorful marine life on the planet, lost cities holding the mysteries of ancient civilizations, deserts where silence becomes poetry, and temples that still echo the voices of peoples who shaped history. This is not merely a travel guide. It is a cinematic journey in 4K, capturing the most sublime of all things. The feeling of belonging to something greater, of being part of a planet that beats with diversity, beauty, and fragility. Every image, every sound, every detail is a reminder that we live on a world that is both vast and delicate. What you're about to see are not just destinations, they are wonders, and each of them holds a story, a secret, and an emotion that will remain forever. The Great Barrier Reef. Beneath the crystal-clear waters of northeastern Australia lies a world that seems not to belong to this planet. The Great Barrier Reef, visible even from space, is the largest living organism on Earth, a mosaic of colors, shapes, and lives intertwined in perfect harmony. It is one of the most extraordinary places ever created by nature, a sanctuary that holds not only beauty, but also fragility. Diving into its waters, travelers find themselves surrounded by an explosion of color. Corals of impossible shapes, fish shimmering like precious stones, turtles gliding silently, and schools of fish dancing in spontaneous choreographies compose a living spectacle that seems infinite. Each reef is like a submarine city, where every creature plays its role, forming an ecosystem of delicate balance. Yet it is not only the aesthetics that impress. This place is also a living archive of Earth's history. Many of the organisms present here descend from life forms that have inhabited the oceans for hundreds of millions of years. Observing a coral is, in a way, witnessing the memory of evolution itself. At the same time, the reef reminds us of our responsibility. It is fragile, sensitive to climate change, pollution, and human impact. Every time its waters suffer bleaching, it is as though the planet sends us a silent warning. Preservation is not a choice. It is a vital necessity. Still, being here is to feel hope beating. Scientists, divers, and local communities work together to protect this heritage of humanity. And with each breath underwater, visitors understand that they are witnessing one of the greatest natural miracles ever to exist. When the sun sets over the Pacific and golden light filters through the surface of the sea, the Great Barrier Reef transforms once again. Beneath the waves, the reefs continue alive, breathing silently, as if guarding secrets that can only be revealed to those willing to listen to the heart of the earth. Machu Picchu. Amid peaks that touch the clouds and deep valleys where time seems suspended, rises one of humanity's most enigmatic wonders, Machu Picchu. Known as the lost city of the Incas, it rests more than 2,400 meters above sea level, embraced by the Andes and shrouded in a mantle of mystery that has endured through the centuries. Reaching this place is itself a transformative experience. The train winding along the Urubamba River or the Inca Trail, marked by ancient stones and breathtaking landscapes, lead travelers to a unique feeling of anticipation that they are about to enter a portal to another dimension. When the first rays of sunlight strike the perfectly carved stones, Machu Picchu awakens in golden hues and deep shadows. Its agricultural terraces look like green stairways descending toward the valley, while temples and plazas rise as silent witnesses of a civilization that mastered both architecture and spirituality. Every stone here tells a story. The Temple of the Sun, precisely aligned with astronomical events, reveals the Incas' intimate connection with the cycles of the sky. The Intihuatana, the sacred stone, is described as a solar clock linking humans to cosmic forces. And in the silence of the mountains, one can almost imagine rituals, celebrations, and the vibrant life of a people who found balance between the earth and the divine. Yet Machu Picchu is not only an archaeological symbol, it is also a testament to the relationship between humankind and nature. Its location was no accident. Rivers, mountains, and stars guided its builders, who created a space where spirituality and geography merge. Even today, the ruined city conveys the feeling that something beyond the visible exists here, an energy transcending centuries. Contemplating Machu Picchu is to understand that some human works do not belong solely to the past. They remain alive, defying time, and inviting every visitor to become part of history. And yet the planet still holds many other places just as astonishing. The journey continues, and new wonders await, each one revealing its own way of showing Earth's grandeur. Northern Lights. There are natural phenomena that seem not to belong to this world, manifestations so grand that they turn the sky into a living canvas. Among them, the Northern Lights stand out, a spectacle of light and movement unfolding in the frozen nights of the Arctic, when solar particles collide with Earth's atmosphere and paint colors across the heavens. It is as if the universe itself decided to dance before our eyes. Across the sky, rippling like a magical curtain. Soon, violets, reds, and blues join in, moving in synchrony, creating the impression that the cosmos is breathing. Seeing the aurora is not just watching a visual display, it is feeling small before immensity, realizing that we live on a planet in constant dialogue with the stars. Norse legends once described these lights as ancestral spirits, warriors marching through the skies, or divine signs connecting gods and humans. For Arctic peoples, the aurora was always more than a phenomenon. It was a message, a mystery, a spiritual presence. Today, science explains it as solar particles colliding with the magnetosphere, but in the face of the lights, no explanation feels sufficient. The heart races, eyes fill with tears, and the sensation is that of witnessing something eternal yet fleeting. Cameras attempt to capture its beauty, but they cannot replicate the real experience. The silence of the night, the freezing air biting into your bones, the distant sound of the wind, and the sky in motion compose a scene that can only be fully felt by being there. And when the lights finally fade, leaving darkness once more, only one thought remains. The world is far larger, more beautiful, and more mysterious than we can ever imagine. But the journey does not end here. Other destinations still await, holding secrets and wonders that transform every gaze into reverence. Serengeti. In the heart of East Africa stretches a plain that seems endless. The Serengeti is more than a national park. It is a living stage where life performs in its purest, most essential form. Here, every sunrise is a premiere, every sunset a final act. And between them unfolds the spectacle of survival before the eyes of those who dare to witness it. No event embodies this essence better than the Great Migration. Over 1.5 million wildebeest, accompanied by zebras and gazelles, cross savannas, rivers and grasslands in search of greener pastures. It is a circular, endless journey, guided by instinct and the promise of nourishment. On the ground, the sound of hooves rumbles like unbroken thunder. Above, clouds of golden dust rise, following the relentless march. Watching the crossing of the Mara River is to witness one of nature's most dramatic moments. The murky waters conceal lurking crocodiles, while lions and hyenas wait nearby. With each leap, each desperate sprint, the cycle of life asserts itself. Some fall, others endure, but the migration goes on, because life knows no pause. But the Serengeti is not only movement, it is also silence, vastness, and balance. Beneath the solitary shade of an acacia, a lioness rests with her cubs. On the horizon, giraffes walk slowly like elongated shadows. The wind blows across the tall grass, carrying with it the scent of the earth and the reminder that this is one of the last places on the planet where wildlife still sets the rhythm. For the Maasai people, who have lived here for centuries, the Serengeti is part of their identity. Their stories, songs, and traditions echo across the plains, reminding us that coexistence between humans and nature is not only possible, but necessary. Being here is to feel the planet beating. It is to understand that despite all technology and urbanization, there are still places that follow the Earth's original rules. And when the sun sinks into the horizon, painting the sky red and gold, the Serengeti transforms into living poetry, an eternal reminder that life in its essence is movement. And like the migration itself, our journey does not stop. The world still holds other landscapes where nature's grandeur reveals itself in unexpected forms. Petra. In the deserts of Jordan, where the wind sculpts dunes and silence feels eternal, rises a city that defies time. Petra, the rose-red jewel of the Middle East. Hidden among narrow canyons and crimson mountains, this ancient Nabatean capital is one of the most astonishing wonders ever created by humankind, a testament to ingenuity, spirituality, and power that has endured for over 2 millennia. The arrival at Petra is an experience in itself. Travelers walk through the Siq, a narrow gorge where towering rock walls filter sunlight into shades of gold and purple. Anticipation builds, the heart races, and then, like a revelation, the treasury, Al-Khazni, emerges, a monumental facade carved directly into stone. Its columns, reliefs, and ornaments seem to defy logic. How could an ancient people create such a marvel in the heart of the desert? Venturing deeper into the city reveals theaters, royal Beyond architecture, Petra is spirituality. For the Nabateans, who controlled trade routes between Arabia, Egypt, and the Mediterranean, this city was a meeting point of cultures, beliefs, and peoples. Every stone bears the marks of Greek, Roman, Egyptian, and Mesopotamian influences, turning Petra into a mosaic of civilizations. Today, walking through its ruins, it is impossible not to feel both the weight of history and the symbolic strength of the place. The silence of the canyons is broken only by the wind, which seems to whisper stories of caravans, markets, and sacred rituals. At night, when thousands of candles illuminate the treasury in a spectacle of light and shadow, Petra becomes an almost mystical experience, connecting visitors to a time when the city was the beating heart of a desert empire. Petra reminds us that humanity can create works both grand and ephemeral, and that even in arid lands, eternal beauty can flourish. But the journey goes on, and the planet still holds landscapes and creations just as breathtaking, inviting us to keep uncovering the secrets of Earth. Pyramids of Giza. At the edge of the Sahara Desert, where the wind carries millennia of stories and the horizon seems endless, rise the Pyramids of Giza, one of humanity's most powerful and enigmatic symbols. Built more than 4,500 years ago, these monumental structures are not merely royal tombs, but testimonies of a people who mastered mathematics, astronomy, and engineering in ways that still inspire awe and mystery today. The first sight of the pyramids is overwhelming. Rising through the desert dust, the imposing silhouettes of Khufu, Khafra, and Menkaure appear, guarded by the Sphinx, the enigmatic stone creature that silently watches time pass. The contrast between golden sand and limestone blocks is of an almost supernatural beauty, as if the ancient pharaohs still watched over their eternity. Each stone block, some weighing several tons, was transported and fitted with astonishing precision. To this day, scholars debate how the Egyptians managed to erect such colossal monuments without modern machinery. Were they ramps, pure manpower, or knowledge lost to time? The answers remain shrouded in theory, but the brilliance and grandeur of the feat are undeniable. The pyramids were also, in essence, spiritual temples. Their alignment corresponds to specific stars, revealing the Egyptians' profound connection to the cosmos. Each corridor, each inner chamber, was designed as a sacred passage to the afterlife. Entering inside feels like stepping into a portal where heavy silence and dim light connect visitors directly to a nearly immortal past. At sunset, as golden light bathes the sands and the pyramids stand silhouetted against a fiery sky, it is impossible not to feel that one is standing before something greater than life itself. Giza is not just an archaeological site. It is a reminder that humanity has always sought to surpass its limits, leaving eternal marks upon the earth. And just as the pharaohs believed in the journey beyond, our voyage continues. Other destinations hold secrets and monuments that, like the pyramids, transcend time and invite us to contemplate the grandeur of the world. Yellowstone National Park. In the heart of North America lies a land that seems to breathe with the planet's force, Yellowstone National Park. Established in 1872, it is the world's first national park and remains one of the most fascinating natural sanctuaries ever created. Here, Earth reveals itself in its most primal form, pulsing with fire, water, ice, and wildlife in a spectacle that blends science, poetry, and grandeur. Yellowstone's ground is alive. With every step, visitors encounter fumaroles exhaling hot vapors, geysers erupting in jets of boiling water, and hot springs glowing in impossible colors, deep blues, fiery reds, yellows, and greens, as if a cosmic painter had spilled his palette across the land. The grand prismatic spring, with its multicolored circle, is an almost surreal vision, a geothermal masterpiece that only nature could create. But Yellowstone is not only about underground fire. it is also a stage for life in its wildest form. Bison roam the prairies like living relics of prehistory. Wolves slip silently through the forests. Grizzly bears and elk share the land in an ancient balance. It is a place where humans are indeed guests, not rulers. Also shelters geological wonders that seem otherworldly. The Grand Canyon of Yellowstone, with its golden cliffs and thundering waterfalls, reveals layers of Earth's history, reminding us that time here is measured in millions of years. Every rock, every stream tells a story that predates humanity itself. And then there is the silence, a profound silence broken only by the roar of geysers, the howl of wolves, or the distant call of birds. It is the kind of silence that reminds us we are in the presence of a greater force, that the planet is alive, breathing, and speaking in a language we have forgotten to hear. Yellowstone, in its essence, is a reminder that we inhabit a fragile yet extraordinary world. A place where science meets spirituality and where every visit becomes an intimate encounter with Earth in its wildest state. But the journey continues, and the planet still holds other places that remind us once again that the Earth is an organism in constant transformation. Le Parc National de Yellowstone. In the heart of Cambodia, surrounded by dense jungles and rivers carrying the memory of millennia, rises one of the most extraordinary religious complexes ever built, Angkor Wat. More than a temple, it is a sacred stone city, a testament to the grandeur of the Khmer Empire and a masterpiece that has survived the centuries to become one of the world's greatest spiritual and architectural symbols. Built in the 12th century by King Suryavarman II, Angkor Wat was originally dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu before later becoming an important center of Buddhism. Its endless corridors, slender towers, and intricate bas-reliefs turn the temple into a true stone encyclopedia, narrating epic battles, sacred myths, and the worldview of a people who believed themselves in direct contact with the divine. At sunrise, Angkor Wat reveals its most poetic face. The sky, painted in shades of orange and gold, frames the central towers reflected in the still waters of the temple's moat. It is a moment of profound contemplation. Thousands of travelers and monks gather to witness the fusion of nature and spirituality, when the past seems to awaken before our eyes. Walking through Angkor is like stepping through portals in time. Each gateway leads to a new universe. Endless galleries adorned with scenes from the Mahabharata, figures of apsaras, celestial dancers carved in stone, and stairways that seem to ascend not only toward the towers, but to the very heart of the cosmos. The temple's magnificence is so vast that for centuries it was believed only gods could have inspired its construction. But Angkor Wat does not stand alone. Around it sprawls a lost city of giant trees and roots engulfing stone walls. Taprom, perhaps the most famous of the surrounding temples, offers a unique spectacle. Centuries-old trees embracing corridors and columns, as if the jungle and the stone were locked in an eternal struggle for possession. Today, Angkor is more than an archaeological site. It is a meeting point of cultures, a symbol of resilience and identity for the Cambodian people, and a reminder that spirituality and art can survive time, wars, and oblivion. To be at Angkor Wat is to experience a rare fusion of the human and the eternal, of living jungle and immortal stone. It is also to understand that the planet keeps secrets that only reveal themselves to those willing to walk ancient paths. Venice. Venice is not just a city, it is a miracle suspended between sky and water, built on more than 100 small islands, connected by bridges and crossed by winding canals. It defies logic and enchants as a masterpiece that combines human ingenuity and natural beauty. Since its founding over 1,000 years ago, Venice has remained one of the planet's most iconic destinations, a floating jewel in the heart of Italy. Upon arrival, visitors are immediately enveloped by the rhythm of water. There are no cars, no common streets. Here, transport takes place on boats, vaporettos, and of course, the legendary gondolas. Sailing along the Grand Canal is like gliding through a corridor of living history. Gothic and Renaissance palaces reflect in the waters, their ornate facades telling stories of power, trade, and art. Each bridge is an invitation to contemplation, and the most famous of them, the Rialto Bridge, stands as a symbol of the city and a witness to centuries of encounters. Venice's heart, St. Mark's Square reveals itself as an open-air theatre, surrounded by St. Mark's Basilica with its golden mosaics, and the Doge's Palace, where rulers once presided. The square beats as the epicenter of Venetian life. With the sound of musicians playing at dusk, the historic cafes evoke a timeless charm, turning every visit into a unique sensory experience. But Venice is also mystery. Its narrow alleys, forming a labyrinth, lead to hidden squares, quiet churches, and colorful markets. At every corner, a new detail appears: a forgotten sculpture, a flowered balcony, an unexpected reflection in the calm water. It is a city designed to get lost in, and in losing oneself, one discovers its true essence. At sunset, as the sky fades into golden and pink hues, Venice takes on a dreamlike aura. Gondolas glide in silence, lights shimmer on the waters, and the city seems suspended in time, floating between reality and fantasy. It is impossible not to surrender to its magnetism. Venice is a reminder that beauty can withstand time, even in the face of modern challenges and the rising waters that threaten its existence. It remains a living poem, written in stone, light, and liquid silence. And like every poem, its last verse leads us naturally to the next chapter of our journey, where new wonders await discovery. Our journey has come to an end, yet the world keeps turning, offering endless horizons. From ancient deserts to floating cities, from temples hidden in jungles to mountains that kiss the sky, Each destination reminded us of something essential. Earth is more than a place to inhabit. It is a living stage, a breathing organism, an open book written in landscapes, cultures, and memories intertwined across time. These wonders are not just backdrops for admiration. They are mirrors of ourselves. In the precision of the pyramids, we see human audacity. Walking among Incan ruins, we perceive the fragility of time. In the power of the Serengeti or the serenity of Venice, we understand that beauty and vulnerability walk side by side. And perhaps this is the greatest lesson of our journey, that to preserve is also to give thanks. Every river, every forest, every monument or carved stone holds within it a fragment of universal history. And it is up to us, today's travelers, to ensure they endure for the travelers of tomorrow. As the sun sets over the planet and stars begin to rise, we realize that the journey does not end here. It continues within us, reshaping how we see the world, how we connect with nature, and how we celebrate our shared humanity. The planet is vast, mysterious, and infinite in its beauty, and the invitation is clear. May each of us continue exploring, contemplating, and protecting Earth's wonders. For traveling, in the end, is the art of never ceasing to marvel.